As the Dallas Cowboys enter the free agency period, fans are eagerly awaiting to see if they will be major players this week. Historically, the Cowboys have been cautious in their spending, but their NFC East rivals, the Philadelphia Eagles, demonstrated last year that strategic investments can yield significant results. This might encourage Jerry Jones to reconsider his approach and open up the team's wallet. Executive Vice President Stephen Jones described their strategy as selectively aggressive, while Jerry Jones hinted that aggressive might not be the best descriptor. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. In recent days, the Cowboys have been quite active in preparing for the upcoming season. Re-signing defensive tackle Osa Odigizua, they secured him on a 4-year, $80 million contract, which is a significant move to bolster their defensive line. Odigizua's value to the Cowboys is amplified by the circumstances. Without him, the team would have lacked a reliable presence at defensive tackle. 2 years since he was drafted in the first round, Motzie Smith has not lived up to expectations, and no other player has emerged as more than a rotational piece. Odigizua is an anchor player, the type of defensive tackle the Cowboys would be trying to acquire if they had to replace him. Creating cap space. By restructuring the contracts of Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, they freed up about $57 million, which could facilitate a substantial deal for Micah Parsons soon. This move not only provides financial flexibility but also sets the stage for securing key players in the future. Retaining key players, they brought back special teams standout C.J. Goodwin and Brock Hoffman, likely to replace Zach Martin, on 1-year contracts. These signings ensure continuity in special teams and provide depth on the offensive line. Safety and defensive end deals. They agreed to a 3-year deal with safety Marquise Bell, worth up to $12 million, and signed safety Wanya Thomas and defensive end Tyrus Wheat to 1-year deals. These moves strengthen the safety position and add depth to the defensive line. Follow the latest free agent news from across the NFL, including potential Cowboys targets and top available players. The legal tampering period begins Monday at noon Eastern Time, with official signings starting Wednesday when the new league year commences. After spending 8 seasons with the Cowboys, Jordan Lewis has agreed to terms with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This departure significantly impacts the Cowboys, as Lewis was drafted in the 3rd round in 2017 and became a consistent presence in the secondary after overcoming a serious injury in 2022. His absence elevates cornerback to a major off-season priority. The Cowboys have Darren Bland entering a contract year, which will likely require a substantial salary increase, but they lack depth at the position. Trayvon Diggs's recovery from a late-season injury may extend into training camp and possibly affect the start of the regular season. Losing Lewis is a significant blow, as he provided stability in the secondary while Trayvon Diggs and Darren Bland faced injuries. The Cowboys now face a pressing need at cornerback, with Bland's contract year looming and limited depth beyond him. This situation highlights the challenges the Cowboys face in maintaining stability in their secondary. Losing Lewis means they must find reliable replacements to support Bland and ensure a strong defensive lineup for the upcoming season. To address the cornerback need, the Cowboys could explore several options. Free agency, targeting experienced cornerbacks who can provide immediate stability and depth. Players like Byron Jones or Stephon Gilmore could be attractive options if available. Draft, utilizing their draft picks to select promising young cornerbacks. The NFL Draft often presents opportunities to find talented players who can develop into key contributors. Trade, exploring trade possibilities to acquire established cornerbacks from other teams. This could involve trading draft picks or other players to strengthen their secondary. The Cowboys' approach to free agency will be closely watched, especially given the departure of Jordan Lewis. Their ability to address the cornerback position effectively will be crucial in determining their success in the upcoming season. With the legal tampering period underway and official signings imminent, the next few days will be pivotal for the Cowboys as they navigate the complexities of free agency. The Dallas Cowboys are navigating a critical phase following Jordan Lewis's departure to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lewis's role as a nickel cornerback was invaluable, and his absence creates a significant void that the Cowboys must address. As they explore options to replace him, they are considering several free agents who could potentially fill this gap. One of the top candidates is Mike Hilton, a veteran cornerback with a strong background. Hilton spent 4 years with the Pittsburgh Steelers before moving to the Cincinnati Bengals in 2021. He has consistently demonstrated his prowess as one of the best slot corners in the NFL. Although securing Hilton would likely come at a higher cost, he would undoubtedly be a significant upgrade for the Cowboys' secondary. If the Cowboys aim to be selectively aggressive in free agency, Hilton could be an attractive target. His experience and skill set would provide immediate stability and depth to the Cowboys' defense, which is crucial given the current roster dynamics. Another option is Nate Hobbs, a fifth-round pick from Illinois in 2021. Hobbs has shown great potential as a nickel corner when healthy, but his injury history is a concern. Over his first 4 seasons, he missed 17 games due to injuries. This might deter the Raiders from re-signing him, making Hobbs a potential low-risk, high-reward option for the Cowboys on a 1-year deal. This approach could allow the Cowboys to assess Hobbs' health and performance without committing to a long-term contract. If Hobbs can stay healthy, he could provide the Cowboys with a dynamic and agile cornerback who excels in the nickel role. Lastly, the Cowboys have an in-house option in Israel Mukuamu, who was drafted in the 6th round from South Carolina in 2021. Initially a cornerback, Mukuamu transitioned to safety but has found the most success playing in the slot. He could be an economical choice for the Cowboys, allowing them to save money while replacing Lewis. Mukuamu's versatility and familiarity with the team make him an underrated candidate to fill the slot cornerback role. His ability to adapt and perform well in different positions could be a valuable asset for the Cowboys as they seek to maintain defensive stability. By retaining Mukuamu, the Cowboys can leverage his existing knowledge of their defensive schemes and minimize the learning curve associated with integrating a new player. In addition to these options, the Cowboys might also consider other free agents or draft picks to bolster their secondary. The NFL Draft often presents opportunities to find talented young players who can develop into key contributors. If the Cowboys decide to go this route, they would be investing in potential rather than proven talent, which could be a cost-effective strategy but also carries more risk. Potential solutions. To address the cornerback need effectively, the Cowboys could explore several strategies. Free agency, targeting experienced cornerbacks like Mike Hilton or other top slot corners who can provide immediate stability and depth. This approach would require significant financial investment but could yield immediate results. Draft, utilizing their draft picks to select promising young cornerbacks. The NFL Draft is a platform where teams can find talented players who can develop into key contributors over time. This strategy involves more risk but can be cost-effective and beneficial in the long term. Trade, exploring trade possibilities to acquire established cornerbacks from other teams. This could involve trading draft picks or other players to strengthen their secondary. Trades can be complex but offer a way to acquire proven talent quickly. In-house development, focusing on developing current players like Israel Mukuamu or other young cornerbacks within the organization. This approach allows the Cowboys to save money and build continuity by leveraging players already familiar with their system. Conclusion. The Cowboys' approach to replacing Jordan Lewis will be closely watched, especially given the team's historical cautiousness in free agency. Their ability to address the cornerback position effectively will be crucial in determining their success in the upcoming season. With the legal tampering period underway and official signings imminent, the next few days will be pivotal for the Cowboys as they navigate the complexities of free agency. As the Cowboys weigh their options, they must consider not only the immediate needs of their secondary but also the long-term implications of their decisions. Whether they opt for a proven veteran, a high-potential player, or an in-house solution, their choice will significantly impact their defensive strategy and overall team performance for the upcoming season. In the context of the NFL's competitive landscape, the Cowboys' moves will also be influenced by their NFC East rivals. The Philadelphia Eagles, for instance, have shown that strategic investments can lead to significant success. This might encourage the Cowboys to be more proactive in free agency, balancing their traditional cautious approach with a need to remain competitive in a rapidly evolving league. Ultimately, the Cowboys' success in replacing Jordan Lewis will depend on their ability to identify and secure the right talent, whether through free agency, the draft, or internal development. As they navigate these challenges, they will be under scrutiny from fans and analysts alike, all eager to see how they will address this critical defensive need.